I was in the yard at that time. I don't think it was lunchtime yet. It was probably our recess time at that time. I was out on the playground on the blacktop at the tetherball pole that I used to play at, lining up and waiting for my turn. That day, just like any other day, everyone else is out playing. Teachers are out there, doing their duty. Other support staffs are out there and everything, just monitoring students. And it just so happened that, it happened to us. I could not remember it vividly anymore, but some fire, some smoke and stuff just go up in the air, and from a distance I can see a lot of students rushing toward that direction to see what it was. At that moment when everything just started changing, a lot of students, lot more, it was chaotic in terms of lots of kids are screaming and yelling and wandering at the same time. Here I am standing there still in line, but just listening and looking around, moving away from the tetherball pole as everyone just frantically moving away from that area and more towards the building and just rushing away from that direction. But again, not knowing exactly what's going on. Still remember vividly though, a Vietnamese girl. I know she's Vietnamese, light complexion. I believe she has short hair, but like a puddle of red water just right there underneath her. That doesn't ever go away, but again, not knowing what's going on, again, just moving, following the flow of the stampede. It was after our teacher lined us up into the cafeteria where all of the students were moved to. At that moment, it was just crowded and packed. A lot of parents just came in and again, not knowing, don't even have the vocabulary to understand. If you asked me then, I wouldn't be able to explain to you what went on. At that moment, a lot of parents came in to pick up their child, their children. Lots of parents crying, again, still wondering what's going on. It's almost as if it's something from a movie. So it was quite confusing for me then. At that moment in the cafeteria, the principal have called me out to join my mom. My mom asked me about my sister and also told me, well, your sister has been shot in Cambodia, and I didn't quite know what that means. Still, till today, I still regretted my word that I said. Although I shouldn't, I didn't know what went on, but I still remember that, and I just wish that I hadn't said it. Back to her in Cambodia, I said to her, well, let her get hurt or let her die or something like of that sort, not knowing the situation, how critical it was at that moment. And like I said, if only I knew better at that moment, I wouldn't say such a word. But I said it in a way, thinking more so, well, she's okay. Where is she? What's going on? Still didn't have a clue until my mom really, set the tone that this is serious. Then it starts sinking in a little bit. Up until we waited in the principal's office for a while to hear the news because they were looking for my sister. At that moment, they couldn't locate her. They didn't know where she was at. And we were also waiting for a telephone call about my dad, who was also in the hospital, due to some other health condition also. So it was just a double whammy. So everything pretty much was just a loss for me at that moment. But to say such a word was just not right. But yet at the same time, I didn't know any better.